It's been 5 till. Okay.
I swear I did. You could convince me it was something like this happened. Yes, we got it.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to give a special welcome to all of our first-time visitors and guests that we have today. We have a lot of guests here. So, for our guests who are listening, like Rosie and Oliver, who might not remember if they've been here before, we start about 5 minutes early. John plays so the folks who are at home can kind of log in and get their sound going and stuff. So for the next 5 minutes, here's John Shepherd.
Thank you.
Will you join me in as we light our chalice and begin our service? The words are in your order of service. We light this beacon of hope, sign of our quest for truth and meaning, in celebration of life we share together.
And what better welcome is there than that? Good morning. It's so wonderful to have all of us creatures here together. I'm Beth Reinders, a member of your board, and I'm honored to greet you on this occasion that is special for so many reasons. First of all, happy Father's Day to all of you who are fathers, to all of you who have been in support of good fathers, and to everyone who has fathered someone in a way that has made them feel embraced as a family. And welcome to all of our pet guests that we celebrate today, and in whose presence we manifest and affirm our principles of honoring the worth and dignity of all beings, and our interconnectedness in our world. We'd like to extend a personal welcome to anyone who might be a first or second-time visitor, although many animals, I think, are first-time visitors, and you could certainly introduce them if you wish. If you brought a pet with you, we'd like to hear who that pet is. And if you came without a pet, you might be very surprised today. So I would like you, if you're willing, to identify who you are, if you have a pet, and where you come from, so that we can all greet you personally. So if you are on this side of the sanctuary and you are a first or second time visitor, if you're willing, would you please stand and let us know who you are?
Hello. My name is John Curtis. I'm Lynn Curtis's son. And I am originally from Ohio. I live here in Charleston, South Carolina now. And I have a cat, Lola, that's not with us. And, oh.
Hello.
Anyone who's visiting us that's here in this intersection? Willing to stand? Anybody on this side of the sanctuary? Welcome to you. Nice to have you here. We have a few brief announcements today. First of all, I'd like to draw your attention to 2 items that were offered in this week's email. First, Social Justice is planning a road trip to Columbia on October 4th to attend the UU Second Fall Festival. If you are interested or would like more information about this, please contact Rosemary. Next, and again, this was in your email, the membership committee will be hosting another movie night on July the 9th at 6 o'clock here in the church. There are 4 movie selections for you to consider and to vote on. So if you would, please send your movie choice to one of the 3 movie amigos, Hiagua, Lynn, or me, as soon as possible, and let us know if you're going to join us. We will let you know what the selection is as soon as the votes are in. And just a heads up, next week you'll be receiving some information regarding a possible congregational trip to the African American Museum in Charleston next November 2nd. It'll be conducted by Kelly Tours, and there will be a per-person cost. We'll need to know if we have a minimum of participants in order to book the tour. And so please stay tuned for details. There will be more coming next week. And we have one final item, and this is for Reverend Pat. It's a message that I'm delivering to you, and it says, Pat, I hate missing you this morning because you see, you are my spirit animal. You got a clue here, Pat? So when you speak blessings to the wild and tame things brought to you, please remember to bless the inner animal in you too, actually in all of us. Love you, Pat, Charlie. And now we will have opening words delivered to us by Leslie Haas.
This prayer for animals is by Dr. Albert Schweitzer. Hear our humble prayer, O God, for our friends the animals, especially for animals who are suffering, for any that are hunted or lost or deserted or frightened or hungry, for all that will be put to death. We entreat for them all thy mercy and pity, and for those who deal with them, we ask a heart of compassion and gentle hands and kindly words. Make us ourselves to be true friends to animals, and so to share the blessings of the merciful. And now, if you would, please take your hymnals into your hands, and as we sing hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
Sing my heart.
If you have brought food for the food pantry, please leave it on the back table where you'll see some bags of food already on your way out of the sanctuary. And now we'll take a collection for the support of this congregation. If you're a first-time visitor, please let the basket pass. Your presence here is your gift to us. Ongoing generosity.
Good morning. This is the portion of our service where we share our joys and concerns. Joys, if we share them, become enhanced, and our sorrows are easier to bear. We ask that you make no political statements nor announcements during this time. If you have something you would like to share, please come forward, tell us your name, share what you want to share. You need to get a stone from the basket, put it into the carom when you're finished. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah. I'm glad to be back. I've been gone for maybe a month or something. I came to Music on Malfors last week. There's a new, well, I think she's going to be a future congregant. There's a new potential member here in our community. Her name is Irene Abigail, my new daughter. She was born on May 18th. She was 6 pounds, 7 ounces, 20 inches long. She's in the 7th percentile for weight and 74th percentile for her height. So she has little skinny legs, and now she's getting a little tummy from taking more milk and stuff, and very long feet. But she's really precious, and so we call her Abby, or Irene, after her grandmother, Irene. And she's not with me today, but maybe after about 3 months, I'll bring her in. She's with Dad right now. And it's really cool because I came here when I was pregnant, and we'd sing Spirit of Life quite often, and that's something I always sing, like maybe when I'm stressed, or maybe when I want some peace, or something like that. And to that song, she calms down the most of any song that I sing to her, and I sing it once in English and once in Spanish. I was able to learn it in Spanish when I went to the Alsos church in DC. They would sing it in Spanish, so I get to sing it to her, and her dad's Venezuelan, so she's bilingual.
Sing it in Spanish. Let's hear it
I
in
was
Spanish.
actually wondering if I should sing it sometime for you, but I don't know that I want to do it right now.
Okay.
Maybe some other day when I'm not so dizzy with tiredness.
Talk to me. Let's.
But it's called
do that.
Fuente de Amor. So they kind of changed the words around a little bit.
That would be great.
Okay, thanks. So thank you. She's healthy, a little bit colicky right now. We had a bit of a scare week 1, so I think the thoughts that you were sending my way worked. I thought, she wasn't going to be here for a minute. So I'm so thankful for her. I'm thankful for your prayers. Sorry. Maybe I should have skipped over that part. And she got really dehydrated. So she's being bottle fed. That's the reason for that. So thank you.
My name is Tom, and I have a joy. My daughter's been over in Barcelona, Spain for a year with her husband, and my son flew over a little more than a week ago, and together they were hiking on a Camino trail in Spain. And yesterday they called me and wished me Happy Father's Day and everything. It was a joy for me to see that my son and daughter were able to get together in Spain and do that hike. So that I just wanted to share that joy with you.
I have 2 stones for the joys and concerns that remain in our hearts. Now, if you would turn to the back of your hymnal to affirmation number 699, please, and read along with me. Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honorable, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
Yay.
Good morning. It was so hard to lose Donna Titus. The last time I was here was 4 days before she passed into what my mother called the great beyond. We don't really know what's out there, but I feel fairly confident that Ron greeted her and that they had a great reunion, and they're just waiting on the rest of us. Neil Jones and I fought for the honor of sitting with her right over there, and Dad Burnett, Neil won. But when the service was over, she said, "I need my hug." And that was the last thing, that was the last exchange that we had. Such a wonderful, wonderful person. And I want to say to you, John, and to our visiting couple from Birmingham, you are in the presence of a remarkable gathering. This is a great room. We sit in very comfortable chairs. We listen to a very beautiful piano. We have a nice elevated dais. Nice sound system. Thank you, David. But the people here are absolutely extraordinary. They are so wonderful. And when y'all make your way back from Birmingham, y'all come back again, okay? This is a place full of mutual respect. It is a place full of love. It is a place full of connection. Part of our name is Universalist. We are Unitarian Universalists. And universalism is simply the idea that whatever happens on the other side, it happens to everybody. There ain't no hell. Just to translate that into my home language, there ain't no hell. Hosea Ballou was one of the famous Universalists. And a man came to him one time and he said, Reverend Ballou, I'm sure that my son is going to go to hell because he drinks too much. And Ballou said, let's go to the tavern where he is drinking tonight and let's build a huge bonfire in the yard of his tavern. And then let's drag him out and throw him on the fire. And the man said, I can't do that. He's my son. And Ballou said, his heavenly Father will not do that either. Got sent home from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When I got home, I told that story just like I'd rehearsed. I got down on my bended knee and waited for the worst. My daddy said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. When I became a father in the spring of '81, soon was clear that little boy was just like my father's son. When I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. And last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates. And suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. And somewhere on the other side, I heard these words again. It said, let me tell you a secret about a daddy's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. They said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. Before we bless the animals, Lynn Nordenberg has a reading she's going to do. Are you going to bring Oliver with you?
Sure.
Oliver's an old buddy of mine.
Yes.
Yeah. He always greets me when I show up at Lynn and Gordon's house.
This is a reading written by Henry Beston. We need another and a wiser and perhaps a more mystical concept of animals. We patronize them for their incompleteness, for their tragic fate, for having taken form so below ourselves. And therein do we err, for the animal shall not be measured by man. In a world order and more complete than ours, They move finished and complete, gifted with the extension of the senses we have lost or never attained, living by voices we shall never hear. They are not brethren, they are not underlings. They are other nations, caught with ourselves in the net of life and time, fellow prisoners of the splendor and travail of the earth.
Beautiful. Okay, we are just about ready to bless the animals. But under the subject of blessing, I need to tell you all a joke. This man bought a Lamborghini, and he was so proud of that Lamborghini. And he went to the rabbi, and he said, "I need you to bless my Lamborghini." And the rabbi said, "Lamborghini, schmamborghini, what are you talking about? We're not going to do a blessing for a car. Go to the Catholic priest." So he went to the Catholic priest, and the Catholic priest was equally dismayed. "What are you talking about? Bless a car? We don't bless cars." He said, "Go to the Unitarian minister." The Unitarian minister says, Lamborghini. What a car. He said, "Oh, they hug the road. The engineering is so wonderful." Now, blessing. Tell me what a blessing is. To bless is to wish well. And today, we will certainly wish all these animals well. To bless is to offer a hope that by the act of blessing, we will draw the Blessed One closer to that spirit of life. That spirit of life, Sarah, where are you? That spirit of life with the long feet. Yes, yes. We will draw these animals closer to that spirit of life that brought all of us into being and continues to animate us. Thinking about being blessed might bring to mind the idea of being cursed, since tradition holds that blessings and curses are opposites. A blessing might smooth the path ahead, while a curse might trip us up. A blessing might express a hope for an even better life, while a curse might try to make our lives miserable or horrible. And of course, today of all days, we are expressing gratitude to our animals for blessing our lives with so much love and wonderful companionship. We bless them because they delight us. We bless them because we honor their inherent worth and dignity. We bless them because we love them.
And you might notice the table to my left, your right, I guess, with pictures of pets that we have loved and have loved us, who are now in the great dog park in the sky. I have put, it's a joy to me that I actually found pictures of all the pets I wanted to honor, and so my unframed salute is to the pets that my kids have lost over the years, with the most recent being Uzi, the French bulldog, who left this life, a month or two ago. And so we lovingly bless those pets who have gone before.
Yes. I love the great dog park in the sky and the great cat house in the sky. You all enjoyed that entirely too much. Okay. Well, let's start with Oliver. Oliver, who has another priest here trying to bless him. Yes. Oliver, I and this young gentleman here are blessing you because first of all, you're absolutely adorable. You are such a handsome dog. Oliver is a bit of an atheist, and he's uncomfortable around ministers. It's okay. Just have a wonderful life, buddy. Have a wonderful life, and sniff the butts of all children. Oh, look at that. A microphone that works. That's wonderful. Oh, there's a blessing. There's a blessing. Here you go, Oliver. You remember me now, buddy? Yeah, you sure do. Yeah. And this is Rosie. Rosie, you are just so happy. You are so full of joy and energy. I don't know what to bless you with. You already have an abundance of whatever it is that makes doggies go. Blessings on you, little one. Yes. Have a wonderful life. Yes. You're thinking I should have a treat for you too, right? I know. Okay. Diana's going to let me give you a treat. There you go, Rosie. Now life is worth living. Okay. And let's go back here. I've already said hello. Tell me this. It's the Piper. You were named for an airplane. How wonderful. Piper, you're beautiful too. Just because I told Oliver he was beautiful doesn't mean you're not beautiful. You are beautiful and you are wonderful. And I understand that she is a therapy dog. All right. So you work for a living. So unusual. I can't get my dog to do anything. But you're a good support, and my blessing to you is that you live a long life of being therapeutic. Such a good. Okay. And here is
Paisley.
Paisley, of course. Paisley, a child of the 60s. How are you, Paisley? You don't want to hold hands with me, do you? My blessing for you is that you live a long, happy life and that you get to jump around a lot. Do you like to jump around a lot, Paisley?
On his.
Oh, and what is his name?
And that's Cooper.
Hey, Cooper. You jumped out of an airplane. Piper was named for an airplane, and you jumped out of an airplane. You're amazing, Cooper. You have different colored eyes. And my blessing to you is that you have a wonderful, joyous, jumping around life. Even when Paisley is jumping on you, that life is good.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. What are you telling me, Cheryl?
She's telling them to raise a hand if there's a pet.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's great. Now, who is this? This is Kai. Kai, named for the ocean.
Right.
Hey, ocean dog. Are you an ocean? You have such wonderful fur. Your fur is like wave after wave of the ocean. Yes. So be boundless. Be boundless, Kai. Go all the way out to the horizon and watch the boats go by. That is my blessing for you. What a good dog. What a good dog. That's the universal blessing for all dogs. It's what a good dog. All right. And who is over here?
This is Macaulay.
Macaulay, how does it feel to be around all these dogs? This is kind of tough, isn't it, buddy? To be around all these dogs? Can you say hi?
Hello.
You ever speak into a microphone? Okay. Macaulay, we are so glad you're here. And we bless you with good times. Are you going to talk?
Yeah, hello.
You want to talk? Yeah, yes, you do. Another atheist.
Calm down.
I have a colleague who said they did the blessing of the animals at his church in Asheville, and only one dog showed up. He said he blessed the hell out of that dog. Oh, 3 dogs. You all have lots of 3-dog nights. So this,
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah.
Warm, touching hands. Yeah. Reaching out.
Always.
The 7th inning stretch at Fenway Stadium in Boston. Yeah. Sweet Caroline. Yeah. Blessings, baby. Blessings. Yes. Be full of love for life. And lick the hand of any minister who tries to bless you. That's always a good thing. No atheism in that dog.
Oh, this is Roxy.
Roxy.
Roxy's almost 15 and a half.
15 and a half. Roxy, you're chill out, aren't you, baby? You've had enough of these other dogs, have you? Do you ever argue for first place? I bet you do all the time. I bless you with first place. First place, baby. That's my blessing to you.
And the Zipsters also have this one over here, and this is Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
Wow. That's you.
I try to forget you.
Yeah, we have to take her for a walk.
Oh,
She's young.
oh, young one. Well, Patsy, I hope you have many, many top 10 records. And I hope you live a long and joyous life and get to jump around a lot and get to go for walks when you need to.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get you on up there.
Yeah. What happened to that person who was with Patsy Cline? Where did she go? I'm coming. Okay.
It's the same lady. They have three dogs.
I'm talking about this. There was a little person right here.
Oh, Maya went with her dog.
Oh, Maya.
She's waiting for you over there.
Okay.
There's another dog over there.
Okay, well, I'm going to go bless over here, and then I'll go see Maya.
This is Ginger.
Ginger. Hey, Ginger. You're the one who barked at me in the parking lot. But you're not barking now. Have you been converted? Have you been converted to light ministers? My blessing for you, Ginger, is that you live a long and wonderful life, and you get to jump around a lot. Okay? Okay, and not bark quite as much.
Oh, my husband would be thrilled.
Your husband will be thrilled with that, yeah. Well, if it happens, you give me credit, okay?
Absolutely.
And if it doesn't happen, blame somebody else.
We'll do so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. We got dogs over here. Look at these wonderful dogs. Oh, you are so beautiful. Where did you come from? What is your name?
This is Trace.
Trace.
Trace. He's representing all the animals in my house.
Oh, okay. How many animals are in your house?
I have a Nogi, a rescue dog, and I have 5 cats and a garage cat. I'm a foster family.
Okay. Well, you certainly deserve a blessing for all your companions in your house. Yeah, Trace, you're all right. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's Maya. Maya, can I give you a blessing? Maya, hold my hand. Okay, don't hold my hand. That was a good plan. That was a good plan on your part. Maya, I'm going to bless you anyway. I'm going to bless you behind the shoulder of the one you're hiding behind. How about?
Dad, they're talking about.
That's your dad I'm talking about. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thank you.
And what is this dog's name?
This is Ozzy.
O-Z-Z-Y.
O-V-Z-Y.
O-Z-Z.
O-Z-Z-Y. Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy. Yeah, I've listened to some of your music too, buddy. Yeah. You're a good dog. Yes, you are, and you're so excited. You're so excited to be here.
Yep.
Happy Father's Day and happy Blessing of the Animals Day to Ozzy. And Maya, I bless you with a wonderful life, whether you want to or not. And this is Finn. Finn, yeah. Finn, I've met you before. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. And I offer you the blessing of 1,000 dog angels. Okay? All the dog angels who are in the dog park in the sky. I bless you with the attending spirits of all the angels and the spirit of life.
What?
What? What did that man say? Is that everybody?
Is there anybody we missed?
Okay.
I think that's it, Pat.
I have to tell you all that I got a wonderful blessing this morning. As Leslie came across the parking lot, she said, "I just spent the weekend with 2 of your books." Bless you. Bless you. And all of you, right, and all of you who know how to read, just remember the wonderful words of Leslie Haas. We got all the animals blessed. We got 2 of the offspring blessed, even though Maya played dodge bless. I think that's all I have, Cheryl.
Well, I'm glad that you're physically fit and we're able to kneel down when necessary.
Right, yeah. At my advanced age. Yes. We are going to have a talk back. David was worried that the talk back after service today would be too chaotic with all the animals. But if you feel like your dog has something that it wants to say after the gathering today, we actually have just a little bit of time left. May I tell one more joke?
Yes, please.
Guy goes into a bar, hops up on a bar stool. His dog is beside him. He said, "If my dog can talk, will you give me a free drink?" He said, "Sure, that's great. I've never met a talking dog. Sure." So he turns to the dog and he says, "What do you call the top of a building?" And the dog says, "Roof." Bartender takes the man and the dog, throws them out. Next day he comes in, jumps up on the bar stool. Dog jumps up on the bar stool with him. He says, "If my dog can talk, will you give me a free drink?" He said, "If your dog can talk, I will give you a bottle of whiskey. But if your dog can't talk, I'm going to throw you out of here and you better not come back." So he turns to the dog and he says, "Dog, what do you call the top of your mouth?" And the dog says, "Roof." Out they go. Next day he comes in, he says, "If my dog can talk, will you give me a free drink?" He said, "Yes." But he said, "Your dog better be able to talk. I'm tired of this." So he turns to the dog and he said, "Who was the greatest baseball player of all time?" And the dog says, "Roof." Out they go. They're rolling down the street. They're rolling in the dust and the muck. And the dog looks over at the guy and says, "DiMaggio?" What's next? What are we doing next? A moment for reflection, yes.
Our final remarks come from Albert Einstein. Glasses with us. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty.
Yes.
Will you rise, please, and join me in extinguishing the chalice? The words are in your order of service. We extinguish this flame.